Setting the right priorities is probably something we all struggle with. With an increasing amount of ambitions and ever more distractions, deciding how to spend our time becomes all the more important. Spending your time wisely starts with setting the right priorities. But what is a priority? Why do priorities matter? And how do you decide when something is a priority or not? Priority is often defined as the importance or relative importance of something. Wiktionary defines a priority as an item's relative importance. And Wikipedia defines prioritization as the activity that arranges items or activities in order of importance. I think this is wrong. The word priority is derived from the Latin word prioritatem, which means condition of being prior. This is again derived from the Latin word prior, which means precedence in right or rank. Priority, in other words, describes nothing else than a state of two or more items relative to each other, where one item comes before the other. The question then is, how will you decide what has precedence in right or rank? Importance could be one factor, but you may also want to look at other aspects. Now, why do priorities matter? Since priority describes a state of two or more items relative to each other, saying something is a priority automatically means saying something else is not. The ability to prioritize, therefore, is a crucial skill to help you focus. You can't focus on everything at the same time. And focus, as Steve Jobs has famously said, means saying no to things. Now, how do you decide what is a priority and what not? Is importance really the only criterion? Former US President Eisenhower famously said, "I have two kinds of problems, the urgent and the important. The urgent are often not important, and the important are almost never urgent." Based on this quote, the Eisenhower method has been developed. The Eisenhower method helps you decide if something should be a priority or not, simply by answering two questions. One, is it important? And two, is it urgent? If it's important and urgent, it should come first. And if it's important but not urgent, it should come second. Things that are neither important nor urgent should simply be dropped entirely. Creating OKRs is the same as deciding what your priorities will be. Your OKRs define how you will spend your time. Therefore, when you create objectives in Perdoo, we recommend that you answer two questions and save the answers to these questions in the objective description. Question 1, why is this objective important? And question 2, why is it urgent? Together, these questions and their answers justify whether or not this should indeed be a priority right now. You'll see that you'll not often debate the importance of an objective, but you'll have plenty of discussions about its urgency. To justify whether an objective should indeed be a priority, explain why the objective is important and why it's urgent. Answering these two questions is a healthy, critical thinking exercise that we recommend you to go through when deciding what your team or company should be focusing on next. The answers to these questions also provide valuable context so that everyone in the organization is able to understand why you and your team are working on that objective right now.